Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray and joining me to provide expert analysis is Sue Smith. And we're always thrilled when a new campaign begins. That's the case here. It is the first match of the new season. It's Norway and they face Cabo Verde.
It's great to be here. I think it's going to be a really good game today. Both teams will be well up for it, so hopefully we're in for a treat.
Here's how Norway will begin the game. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Sander Berge in central midfield. And lining up through the middle in attack today, Erling Haaland. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. And there's the feed into the box. Well, it was a poor attempt, and a goal kick it is. Julian Riasson. Christopher Ajer. And playing it to the goalkeeper. Julian Riasson. Well, advantage coming into play, and rightly so. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but now will he pay the price for that? Must take the lead here, and they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? De Roy Duarte. And a timely intervention. Ajer. Christopher Ajer. And the ball with Sørloth. Nicely timed tackle. De Roy Duarte. He read the situation defensively and did his job. We've seen tidier challenges than that one. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent.
Yeah, he's such a clever player, isn't he?
Riasson. And the ball with Sørloth. Who wants to make a challenge? Trying his luck. Well, Norway couldn't retain the ball. Akanjo. Julian Riasson. Alexander Sørloth. Nice looking move this. And given acres of space to attack here. And Norway regaining possession. Well, both sides encountering difficulties keeping possession.
Definitely, it's a real scrap, isn't it? They don't...
Well, that challenge was far from clean. And it is a booking, and their approach is nothing short of feisty.
Well, one or two players just losing their heads a little. They need to calm down.
It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Lovely ball. Can he? Brilliant save. Suddenly they have possession. Decent position. And that is how to block. Really getting stuck in. Good idea. Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, I thought he timed his run perfectly here. Incredibly close, but just about the correct decision, I think.
Well, the keeper ultimately resolved the situation. And back now with Costa. De Roy Duarte. Read it well. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. De Roy Duarte. And so it is, the first half. So back underway here into the second half. Oh, no stopping him. Fancies it. Haaland. And the ball with Sørloth. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Quick break could be on. Can he keep his composure? Oh, mischievous attempt. And a goal! The equaliser! They simply refuse to be beaten. Down to 10 men, but right back in this game. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. There to take it away. Oh, useful ball. Must take the lead here. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Now the short corner routine. Well, actually pretty easy for the goalkeeper in the end. He's on the run. Could go ahead. And a goal! Well, against all the odds, they've hit the front. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Throw in to Norway. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Not the greatest of throw-ins.
Oh, you've got to do better than that.
Good conditions for the counter. And danger about it. Well read. Good movement. And that'll be offside. And intercepted it. Ryerson. Into the final 20 minutes. Working so hard to win back possession. And back it goes. And back now with Costa. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are. Well, that challenge was far from clean. Well, at least a yellow card is better than another red one.
Yeah, and the manager's not going to be happy if they get another one sent off.
Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. And over the touchline for what will be a Norway throw. Well, a disappointing throw in there. Laros Duarte. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Trying to open up the defence. In behind! And the goal was staring him in the face, but he couldn't take advantage of the chance.
Well, he just isn't composed when the chance comes. It could still go either way here.
How can they find a late leveller? Monteiro. Couldn't hang on to it. Nice looking move, this. Ayer. Berger with it. Trying his luck. Oh, fully stretched. Well, this might be the final opportunity to draw level. Short corner it is. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Might work out. This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response. Excitement in the Parisian air. We're at the Parc des Princes here in the French capital. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Aston Villa.
Well, that defeat last time out will certainly have knocked their confidence, but they need to show some spirit and bounce back quickly. It should be a close game today.
And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Nuno Mendes plays with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. Vitor Ferreira starts alongside Fabian in central midfield. And the responsibility of leading. Can he put it away? And that is offside. Fabian. Mendes. Dembele on the ball. Hakimi. Dembele. Trying to tee it up. And the chance slips away.
Well, they stopped that move in its tracks. That was excellent defending.
Now, who can he play it to? Dembele. Oh, this looks useful. Now, they stopped them in their tracks. Morgan Rogers. Making considerable progress with the ball. Can he put it away? And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. Sancho. Onana. Did well to win the ball back. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And a very fine save, reading the danger in the air.
That's a great reaction save.
And PSG using width to good effect. Who wants to make a challenge? And the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Onana. Tielemans. Look at Digne. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Dembele. Well, credit to him for the challenge and a throw-in conceded. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Aston Villa will get the throw-in. Pau Torres. Villa recovering possession well. Able to skip past his man. Chance to play it in. Matty Cash. Tielemans. A very good challenge. Takes the shot. Crucial piece of defending.
Well, not only was that brave, it was brilliant anticipation.
Could be in. And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
Rodgers. Sancho now. Promising attack. Dembele. We might see the wide route as a fruitful one, PSG. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Oh, useful ball. And a chance here. Hakimi! On a corner for Paris Saint-Germain. What can they do with it? Keen to take it short here. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. This could be troublesome. They put it in, and it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be. So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Making a bit of headway. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Hakimi. And a chance to rip it in here. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. And that is that for the first chance here in the French capital. So underway in the second half, it's PSG in front, but a long way from being done and dusted. Ferreira. On to Kvaratskhelia. Well, they're allowing him to run and run and run. Very effective pass. And an opening. And a goal! There he is! And the double! They just can't subdue him. McGinn. Helia. Dembele on the ball. Space afforded PSG. And possibilities inside the box. Well-timed tackle. He fancies it. Monster piece of defending. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Throw in here for PSG. And beyond the byline, goal kick then. Pau Torres. Luca Digne. Sancho now. Morgan Rogers. Oh, genuine chance. Well, he was on the scent of his second goal of the game.
Well, his movement, energy and skill are causing all sorts of problems here.
Could pose a threat on the counter. Well, it broke down, alas. And threading it through. In position. A goal! And it's very much game on here. Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Tielemans. Here is Digne. Ezri Konsa. Pau Torres. Sancho now. Tielemans. And the keeper got there, and comfortably. Ezri Konsa. Onana. Watkins. Amadou Onana. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Well, a promising-looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Have to close them down. Keeper under the cosh. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. Oh, that's an important... Well, that is going to go down as an own goal by the keeper. Fabian. PSG looking dangerous. Well, the angle was far from favourable.
You're absolutely right. From that position, that was a very good effort. Well, you can't argue with those stats, can you? They've had good chances at both ends. The game is being played with great intensity, and it's been a pleasure to watch.
Oh, look at this. They must score. Oh, it's astonishing. One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question...